What's going on, guys? Glenn, Midtown Power Washers, beautiful Memphis, Tennessee. Just finishing up some estimates for the day. We've been driving around doing all our commercial stuff. But if you're interested in doubling or more your pressure washing business by next year, there's a link in the description. It is to what's called the Inner Circle. It's a group that I've been a part of for a while now, and I'm one of the people that's in there. There's also Mike Vadan, Justin Rogers, Aaron Parker, Cody Yarbrough, just to name a few. I mean, there's a bunch of guys that you probably don't know, but they're absolute killers in the game. Ben Wilson, Tyler Starkey, Hunter Reeves, Ashley Westfall is just murdering it in Michigan. We got John McAbee in Australia. So it's a group of guys and women all over the country and all over the world that we come together and we share ideas on pressure washing. Now, that's just a very small part of it. There's also tons and tons of courses for you new guys, if you're just now getting in, just now getting started, to teach you every aspect, okay? Lower that learning curve a lot. Put you in the fast track to success, because you have access to all of this knowledge, not just in the course, but in the group itself. There's so many people that are supportive. You got John Papp. Jay Papp is you're gonna know him if you're in the group. You're gonna know who that guy is. You got Britt. You got Jared Newport. Like, these guys I talk to on a regular basis, right? And they're in different parts of the country, but I talk to on a regular basis. Jonathan Kirkendall, like, he's so like Midwest that I don't even understand what he's saying half the time, but it's cool, man. We're all in it for the same reason and the same purpose. So if you are starting out and you have questions, this is the perfect group for you. If you are starting out and you want to learn some things, learn how to wash, learn what equipment you need, learn what marketing you need, where you need to be spending your money marketing wise. If you want to learn all those things without the trial and error aspect, I highly suggest going ahead and joining this. You can do a monthly thing, and if you don't find value in it in that first month, well, then just write it off. That's $150 that you just spent. It's a lot less than you would spend trying to learn this stuff on your own and trying to figure it out. Money lost in callbacks, money lost in messing stuff up, money lost in wasting it on Angie's List or whatever it is that you're doing. It's for starting out, guys, it is pivotal. I mean, you've got guys in this group that their first month in, like, being a full-time worker, they're doing over 10K their first month. That is bananas, okay? Just because they pay attention, they get involved. We do bi-weekly Zoom calls that we all get on, and we all talk about different topics of discussion. We all introduce ourselves, meet each other, see each other's faces, get numbers, get really plugged into it. And that's the only way you can be successful in it, is and get value out of it, is plug in. It is phenomenal. I'll put it this way: we are at right now, in beginning of July, we are at what we made all last year. Okay, that's crazy. I attribute a lot of that to this group of men and women, and I'm forever grateful for it, because they help open my eyes to a lot of different things. Right, there's a lot of guys in there that are on the cutting edge of new stuff. They're on cutting edge of new information, new ways of marketing, new ways of working on your SEO and Google My Business. Like, they are on the cutting edge of this stuff. They are testing this stuff regularly. Facebook ads, like all this stuff, they are testing it out. Okay, they're in a position to where they're able to now, and they're trying it out. And you don't know the results of it unless you're in this group. But the real inside stuff that's like very nuanced is in this group. Whether you want to scale up and have 5-6 rigs out working, there's people that have that. If you want to stay lean and mean, and what I like to term is that boutique, because you're very selective on who your customer is, and you're very very high ticket and you are only working on multi-million-dollar residential homes, if you want to do that, if you want to do all commercial, there's guys in there that do that, and everything in between. Guys like me that do a little touch of everything. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna pass up some good money. So, you know, there's a little bit of everything, and this group kind of gives you a blueprint to look at and go, all right, this is the direction this is the need that's in my area. So this is the direction I need to go to. Well, these 4 or 5 people all have expertise in doing this field. I need to get in touch with them and see what they got to say, see what advice they have to give. You know, us in the business, usually, I mean, I'm as open as I can be without just completely training somebody. As far as like competition stuff goes, competition, whatever. But I'm as open as I can be, and without feeling like I'm teaching them how to do it, you know. In this, we will literally sit down and teach you how to do stuff. I have been on a ton of calls with guys all over the country, walking them through certain things. I have been on calls with other guys, them walking me through certain things. Shout out to Tyler Starkey again. Man, he really helped me out with my Responsibid setup. Amazing. J-Pat as well, just always coming in with the push and the boost you need. These guys that you learn on a first name basis that you trust to give you good information. That's what I want. I want good information. Technical side, the mechanical side of things. Cody Yarbrough is, I mean, he's the GOAT in the business. There's a reason why he's doing what he's doing. If you're into like wanting to know more about SEO and Google My Business, well, Aaron Parker is your guy. You know, he is the guy. He will give you little homework assignments to do, and if you just start knocking them out consistently and doing what he's saying, you're gonna see traction. You're gonna see it. Justin Rogers, same thing. This man knows his stuff when it comes to Facebook ads. He knows how to play around with stuff, and he can give you little hacks to keep those things rolling and building on themselves. Amazing. Mike Vadan is a huge wealth of knowledge as far as anything is concerned, because he's been doing this for over 20 years. All right, he's your guy. If you want to scale up, if you want to do a lot of this stuff remotely and not drive to sites, he is the guy to pay attention to. And there's a ton of us that are in there as well that, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I have a wealth of knowledge, and I'm willing to give it to anybody in that group, and so is everybody else. And that's what is the kicker. We are not there to talk crap. We are not there to, there might be some tough love at times, because, you know, we need that. But as far as like talking crap and down anybody, we're not about any of that. Nobody in the group is. Everybody wants to see everybody win. So we push everybody to do the things that they need to do to win. Man, I think I've talked enough about it. I don't know what else to tell you. If you're interested, again, links in the description. I mean, it speaks for itself. You go ahead and just try it out for a month. If you don't see value, if you've really got on every Zoom call and you have plugged yourself in with trying to meet people and ask questions and checking, you know, searching the search bar for questions, if you don't see that value, then, you know, maybe it's not there for you. For me, it is invaluable. In my business, it is invaluable. The questions I had, I sent something over today about a question I had. It was answered immediately. Before I left the site, it was answered. That's crazy. So, man, y'all look into it. Again, like I say with everything, do your homework. Don't take my word on it. Enough sample size to really decide what you want to do. But if you're just starting out and you want to fast track your way into making, you know, 10K a month, this is the way to do it. If you are year 2, year 3, and you're at a wall, which is what I was at. I was at a wall. I didn't know what else to do. I had all these ideas, but I didn't know how to implement them, when to implement them, any of that stuff. This is a group for you, because there's people in there that have been through the same thing, and they're leveling up. consistently leveling up all the time. So we talk about applying, you know, different ideas to our business. It has changed my entire mindset on entrepreneurship, not just pressure washing, but my entire mindset on making money. And I cannot commend it enough. I cannot commend those 4 men that put it together, and I can't commend all the people in the group enough. It's pretty amazing. Y'all check it out. Y'all be easy. Stay safe. Peace.